This is my What If video. I remember when they announced this show back in 2019, I was super excited. I've been reading What If comics for as long as I can remember. I was a huge fan. They were able to tell these one-off alternate universe stories with zero consequences to the main timeline. That was, what if Doctor Doom had become a hero? What if Spider-Man had rescued Gwen Stacy? What if the X-Men had died on their first mission? What if the Punisher's family hadn't been killed? These were all fantastic stories, and I was thrilled to imagine what kind of stories they were going to do for this animated series. But then we entered the dark times. Somewhere between May 25th, 2020 and January 20th, 2021, the whole world was turned upside down. Every single person out there with a cause, a mission, or a movement went into overdrive. Everybody started crying about everything. If they had a cause, they were crying about it, and people were throwing money at it, and inevitably there was a ridiculous amount of overflow into the entertainment industry. By the time What If premiered in August of 2021, I remember going to social media and posting, so this looks like it'll be pretty cool. Hopefully it won't be chock full of what if this character was a different race, or what if this character was gay, or what if this character was a girl. I'm hoping for some legitimate what if stories from the early days of the comic run. Unfortunately, a month later I made this post. Well, I am sad to say that I was 100% correct. First episode was what if Captain America was a chick. Second episode was what if Star-Lord was black. I wonder what's next. This could have been a cool series, but not as a vehicle for social justice. I remember I begrudgingly finished the series, but it was so bad that I don't remember very much about it, other than the main focus was on identity politics. As a result, I skipped season 2. Then season 3 came along, and I remember seeing mechas in the previews. I was excited at the premise, but cautiously optimistic. On January 1st, I put out a video called my 2024 Year in Review MCU Edition. It only got 66 views, and I assume that's because it was over 17 minutes long. So I decided to take it down, chop it up, and release it as several short videos. This is one of them. What if? Alright, so I'm a big mecha guy. I like Gundams. I like Shogun Warriors, Voltron. I'm a huge fan of Super Sentai. I collect all kinds of mechas. I have a collection of every Hulkbuster Lego set that's come out. So when I saw that there were mechas in season 3 of What If, I decided to give it a shot. So I hit play, and the very first human character they show, black female. I don't know if anybody's noticed, but whenever they say diversity, typically they mean black female. There's been a ton of examples of this. Like this one, or this, or this. There was this, and of course there was this. And I guess you get the point. No? Okay, how about a couple more? What about this? And this? And we cannot forget this. So typically when Hollywood uses the word diversity, they don't mean diversity, they mean black female. South Park almost got it right whenever they were saying put a chick in it and make her gay. It was close, but the actual formula is put a chick in it and make her black. If you don't believe me, you can back up and look at what I just said, or I can add more, like this, or this, or what about this, and this, and this, and how about this one? So I continue to watch, and they put all the black characters in charge. Falcon was the leader. Monica Rambeau was second in command. And then there was another chick from Wakanda. I can't remember her name. The idiot comic relief was the Russian dude from Black Widow. Then there was Shang-Chi and Bucky. Bucky was treated like a bitch through the whole thing. I didn't even recognize the character. I had to actually look it up to figure out who that was, because he was nothing at all like the character from the movies. So after rolling my eyes so hard that I almost had a stroke, I watched 3/4 of the first episode, rolled my eyes, had to move on. So that was my non-review of What If Season 3. I still haven't watched it. I still don't intend to, unless you guys think I'm missing out on something great, in which case you can let me know. One dude got really upset about my assessment that they are overusing black females in every single thing. It was an honest observation. When Hollywood says diversity, they almost always mean black female. Once again, I'm not black or white. I'm an unbiased observer. But even if you are black or white,
racist,
you don't have to be unbiased to see that black female characters have been the most overused characters since 2020. They were always building towards that, but in 2020 it went into full overdrive. And if you haven't figured out why, it's pretty simple. It's because having a black female protagonist is the inverse of having a protagonist that is white and male. They're making a statement. It's their form of protest. I plan to do a whole video on that at some point, and I'm sure it will be extraordinarily unpopular. Anyway, that's it. Tell me all the reasons I'm an idiot in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.